We're going. This is it. One of my favorite moments of the day, of the week, is when we get to have a podcast on a podcast, and then we have Tyler Coleman come on right before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I've admitted before, Tyler Coleman, to our listeners that I'm not an expert when it comes to the old footy ball. I'm not an expert when it comes to the X's and O's. But what I did promise these listeners when I started the podcast, if I don't know something, I will find the answer.
Yep.
I will find someone to find the answer to get the results that our listeners are looking for. And that's exactly what I did by bringing you on here. So thank you very much, sir, for coming on.
No, thank you. I appreciate it. It's big shoes to fill now. But no, Mark, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Hope your holidays were good.
Yeah,
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Roger?
Yeah, thank you very much. I feel good. Rested. Cold. Rested, though.
Oh, dude, this weekend was brutal. Or last weekend, I should say. That was unbelievable.
We had a pipe burst.
So did I.
Did you?
Not burst, froze. Had no water till Sunday? Yeah, 10 o'clock, like Saturday morning. I seen videos of people chucking hot water, making snow. Tried to do it, no water. That's how I found out.
What do you mean? Oh, you didn't know.
Yeah, I tried to go fill I wanted to
yeah.
fill the kettle and get hot water and chuck it, but had no water. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was a phenomenon. People were loving that. They're just chucking the water out.
Yeah.
What was it turned into?
Snow or
slush,
something?
dust?
Snow, yeah.
Snow?
I was hoping, because you imagine hot water coming down on you, but I wanted to try that, but couldn't get there in time.
So you know the what's like Murphy's Law, like the law that things just happen. So when I go away, things happen to this house. So I'm out at the
Were you at
Spud.
PEI?
I was at PEI, and Sarah's home alone and the pipe bust.
Is this not the second pipe now?
Well, that didn't bust because of the cold. There was just a loose screw.
Yeah.
And whenever the tub runs, we obviously tightened the screw.
Yeah, I would hope.
It's good to go down, but no, that wasn't because of a cold pipe, but upstairs was. So what happened was we just installed a new oven vent or stove vent. So when we cook bacon and grease, it sucks it up and shoots it outside.
Oh.
So essentially, we just put a new hole in the side of our house, and the cold air went through that hole, made this level of the house cold, and then boom.
Just caused chaos.
So, of course that happens while I'm gone, and, you come home, but this is where you got to be a man.
So you weren't here for, it had to have been cold up there too then.
PEI?
Yeah.
Oh, it was freezing.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes and I stayed in a bed and breakfast, which I've never stayed in before. Unbelievable. Great. You feel like you're in someone's home almost.
Yeah.
But we were talking to some parents and some of the kids, and a lot of hotels lost power. And then what's plan B when you're freezing? You go onto the bus, warm the bus up. Buses wouldn't start.
No, they're taking long to get warm.
So there's people would just linger in the rinks in the lobby where there was warmth because they didn't have any warmth in the hotel, couldn't get any in the bus. So the island was shut down. It was freezing. The simulator stayed open, thank God.
Keep warm, swing the club.
Oh yeah, honestly, it helped.
Do you remember when we were in Quebec and we walked across the parking lot to get food at wherever we're serving food, and like halfway we were like, no, we just literally cannot make this truck. It was so cold.
I do remember. I don't remember that story, but I remember how cold it was.
Yeah, and so that was what reminded me this last weekend. But yeah, that was at one point. If there was like 30,000 people in Nova Scotia with no power too.
Was that what it was?
At the highest point. So it's like, man, like not a good look, Nova Scotia Power.
And didn't Nova Scotia Power announce that they were upping their rate by 6 or 7%? Maybe it was even more over the next couple of years.
Listen, I could get into a whole spiel about Nova Scotia Power. They're just crooks. But they got to do something because, it's kind of ridiculous how much we lose power in this city.
If we get a little bit of wind, our lights are flickering.
Oh, my neighbor could fart, my lights flicker. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. I'm so fed up with it.
There's no competition around here. Right? It's Nova Scotia Power or nothing. You can't get your power from anywhere else. It's Nova Scotia Power.
I think people are getting solar panels, and they were trying to tell people they can't store the power that the panels are generating.
Who said that?
Nova Scotia Power.
See, that's the problem. Nova Scotia Power might think they have too much power.
It's foolishness.
No pun intended.
No, it's a joke. Something has to be done about them guys. Absolute foolishness.
I was working at a event place, I won't say which one, and Nova Scotia Power had their Christmas party. And when they had their Christmas party, they had to hire security outside of like the event doors, just in case someone tried to egg them or something. I don't know, but they hired like security guards. It was pretty intense.
Oh, I wouldn't be
We had like
surprised.
a rundown and everything.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love to get a shot at some of those guys.
Anyways, speaking of power, the Super Bowl this year is outside Arizona.
It's going to be indoors.
Indoor. So there will be electricity, lights on. You got to see the ball.
Yeah. Well, we had the power outage there years back in New Orleans.
Yes.
So that's not a forgiven, or whatever. It's not a guarantee we're going to have power.
During the intro of this podcast that we're doing right now, I like to let everyone know that we're going to give everyone a rundown of the Super Bowl, how to prep for it, things that are going to go on during the game. That's your expertise.
Yeah.
But I also wanted to talk about some things outside of the game. Due to the fact that it's an entertainment, it's a spectacle for people at home to be able to watch.
Oh, you don't got to be a
Bowl.
football fan to watch the Super Bowl.
That's what I love. Food. What does food evolve around? The Super Bowl. I love entertainment. Who's Rihanna's going? You know, whatever. Good to you.
Beers. You like beers?
I like beers. I like a couch.
Yep.
I like
Footstool.
sitting. I like a footstool.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that go into the Super Bowl that I enjoy that isn't necessarily the game. And that's things I kind of want to break down with you today. And we'll get into that. So going into the Super Bowl, I think of Arizona and I think of the weather. But now that you're saying it's inside, my head's a little befuddled with questions.
Yeah, I don't know if they're one of those stadiums that can open the roof or not, but it's a cool stadium. Like they can roll in turf and then roll in a grass field. So I don't know what they're playing on. I'm not sure, but it's a really cool stadium. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll probably have it closed. Just seems like they always have them closed anyway.
Okay.
And going on that weekend too, this weekend, waste management.
Yes.
So I'm telling you So I'm telling you right now, if you're in that area, like what a weekend. What a weekend coming up.
Wow.
That's a bucket list thing, eh? Sit on 16 there, that par 3.
Yeah.
And just
chuck beers.
Oh, chuck beers, watch shots. Being there for a whole one, can you imagine? But yeah, no, it's gonna be a crazy weekend if you live in there. And like there's probably also tons of other events, probably concerts going on throughout all week.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Is it spring training camp starting up? Baseball?
Yeah, spring training's very soon. I think pitchers and catchers must report within the next week and a half, 2 weeks.
Why do pitchers and catchers report first?
I would assume just to get on the same page. I mean, maybe the pitchers to get their arms ready, warmed up, and I mean, someone has to catch the balls.
Yeah.
So I would assume that's why. But that's going to be right around the corner too. But yeah, that's Arizona this weekend. What a place to be.
Yeah, they've had a lot of buzz over there the past couple of years. Arizona, even in hockey, like the Austin Matthews thing, and
everybody goes there, loves it.
Arizona State, just a cool hockey school.
Yes,
they've had a lot of buzz over there in the desert the past couple of years. Biz Nasty helping out with that market as well, like coming from there. So it's been really cool. It's cool to see the Super Bowl there now too.
Yeah,
they
get the Super Bowl often-ish.
Do they?
Yeah, well, they don't give it to any north exactly, right? And so I mean, you're not going to see the Super Bowl in Buffalo. You're not going to see it in Cleveland. You're not going to see it.
They did it in Minnesota one year.
Well, Minnesota has a dome, so that's one thing. But there was a bunch of complaining because traveling back and forth to facilities, you're stuck in that cold weather in February. So, and they did one in New York, which was an open stadium. Denver, the year that Seattle beat them.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if they'll ever do that again. But yeah, so a lot of these states, like Miami, will get it often. Arizona will get it. Tampa Bay will get it every once in a while. So yeah, those stadiums almost like a rotation almost between them. Like you see Vegas now in the rotation. Who wouldn't want to go to Vegas to watch Super Bowl? Actually, how has it not been there yet?
Yeah, they just get a brand new stadium.
Yeah,
they might have only opened a couple years ago.
But yeah, I thought, yeah, they got to be on the horizon here. They got to be on the short list for another one.
100%. Yeah. Toronto getting the All-Star game. That's kind of cool.
What did you think of it? I thought the All-Star game itself was okay. Like, I'll just sit there and watch hockey regardless. Like, I don't care. The skills was an absolute disgrace. Like, what a gong show. I know you were probably doing stuff for the Spud tournament, so you probably didn't catch a lot of it.
No, we recorded it, and then we went back to the hotel and watched. It was, And
you shouldn't complain, because, I mean, I guess it's for the kids. That's what they keep saying.
No, that's exactly it. It is for the kids, but the guys doing it aren't kids, and they're seeing their teammates down in Mexico.
It's like you're not trying.
It's
none
tough.
of them. And it's like when we were kids, it's like harder shot meant something, hitting the targets meant something, fastest skater meant. Now it's like, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to go buzzing around the corner and fall like McCarr did. Next thing you know, you're out with something.
Yeah. Tell me Joe Sakic didn't almost have a heart attack.
Oh, God, Well, then you get a kick. The cushions were only like a foot off the ice. So, like, your head could have easily bounced off them. So I don't blame the guys. I wish they'd honestly just scratch the whole thing and just, like, let's play through. But obviously that will never happen to Moneymaker, so
they have to figure something out. But that's the thing; they will always make money, even if it's a bad quality piece of entertainment. People will always show up. People will always watch just to form opinions, and obviously.
And I thought it was dumb having it on a weekend where the NFL playoffs weren't going on. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I just thought that was kind of weird. I thought that would be a great weekend to market the game and have I mean, there's no football, so.
The bottom line is, Coleman, those are grown men out there, and what do grown men like? They love vacation. They love time off.
Where would you rather be? I know where I'd rather be. It's not at the hockey rink.
And I get it. Like, you know, come on, guys, you got to help grow the game. I get that part of it. But when you're going to the All-Star game and it's your 5th, your 6th time, whatever it may be, you're just, all right, I'm doing my best here to grow the game, but...
It's a grueling sport, man. If you can squeeze 5 extra days off, 4 extra days off, you'd be foolish not to, honestly.
Colorado got 8 days off.
Well, the Leafs have played last Wednesday, and they don't play until this Friday. So what's that, like 9 days? 10 days?
Something like that.
Where's the math? Yeah.
9. They're 9 days.
Yeah, so I mean, I know those boys going to go to the All-Star game are probably living at large.
Did you watch the Pittsburgh Colorado game last night?
Of course.
What a game.
Man, I'm telling you right now, the Calgary Rangers game the other night was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
The Colorado-Pittsburgh game last night was fantastic. The games are going to get so much better here down the stretch. Yeah. Like, it's going to be so fun here down the stretch.
You and I have this conversation every year around this time.
Yeah.
It is the shitty weather season, but there's always something to look forward to this time of year. Golf's around the corner, playoffs are here, baseball's starting up, the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And it's right where you want to be in the pocket of being a sports fan.
And in our city, I mean, you got the Moose playoffs around the corner, right? I mean, you got St. Mary's Huskies hockey team. The men are like 5th in the country.
Are they?
Yeah, this weekend coming up is the last weekend of regular season, so their playoffs are coming around the corner.
Shout out to Nogs. That's awesome.
Yeah, hell of a job, man, eh? Because those aren't easy shoes to fill after Steinberg left. So,
yeah.
It's going to be it's exciting times in the city too. So, like you said, it's good to break it up and look forward to things.
Yeah,
like November it was World Juniors. Let's just get through November, get to the World Juniors. Now it's like let's get to baseball season, hockey playoffs, Moose playoffs. So you get the playoffs. You got
we got season tickets. Yeah.
So no, it's gonna be fun. I think they're ranked 3rd in Canada now.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're just it's gonna be real fun ending here.
Where's the Mem Cup at this year? There's no way it's around.
I want to say it's
where?
Kamloops.
Bermuda? Kamloops? I thought you said Bermuda. That's my right ear, Mark. Kamloops?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a sick team. Zellweger went there for like 25 first-round draft picks?
It'll be interesting. How crazy is it that no one could offer up enough to get Bedard? There's not enough in the there's not enough in the WHL.
Well, the thing I thought of it too, because I was actually having this exact conversation, but if you're the owner of the Regina Pats, if you trade him, what does that do for your tickets for the remaining of the year?
Jersey sales.
So financially,
sales.
is it even like, forget about the on-ice product down the road, because obviously it would bump it up big time, like you'd have such a bright future, but financially, you would take an ass kicking for the final half of the season. So in that way, I can't blame the guy.
It's a business move.
Exactly. That's exactly what was business before hockey, I think.
But you also have a chance to win.
Yeah. Now the kid's sick, dude. Like it was so awesome to get to watch him in person, man.
Unbelievable.
Like unreal. It really was. Like it was so cool. You with the old man, that was sick.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, like
he's a great guy.
What was it? The gold medal game. There was a lineup in the intermission to go meet him.
Yes.
So yeah, that was so sick. That was so. I mean, that's just one. Like we seen Nate. Obviously, we seen Sid just being local guys. We seen Bedard now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to see him in the NHL next year.
We got so lucky with the year of having him because he's a generational player.
Yes.
We got really lucky.
And the kids they sent back from the NHL that year, this year. So I'll tell you right now, that was unbelievable.
And just the sense of pride knowing that there was a game at 2:00, Germany, Latvia, sold out.
You're so right.
You're just like, it makes you feel like
those are the cooler moments, I think. Like when Austria scored their first goal and like everybody's on their feet going crazy. It's like, where else does that happen? Like so I don't think it'll be long before we get this back.
Yeah, there's so many, you just hear I heard 4 years coming back. I heard 3 years. You're just hearing everything. You don't know what to believe, but hey, bring the conversation. Let's go.
No, well, I'll tell you right now, I ran into a couple people who had World Juniors on the back of their jersey and said every year and the city where they went. So I stopped them. I was like, hey, like, where do you go? And they go through a traveling agency who sends them and all that stuff. So he was telling us in Czech Republic, I guess they have their own currency. They don't go off the euro. So I guess everything there is like really, really cheap.
Okay.
And he said last time there was like $1 a beer at the game. And he goes, whenever he goes there, he takes a couple suitcases because I guess everything is just dirt cheap. You can bring it back with you.
In Prague or Czech Republic.
Prague's in Czech.
Yeah. I've been to Czech.
Yeah,
it is very cheap.
So 5 years from now, apparently it's there.
Awesome.
Me and my buddy are already thinking that's the game plan in 5 years.
Really?
Tons of time to plan it out. Czechia in 5 years, Belanger. Let's get the boys on it here.
100%. The only expensive part about that country is getting there. and
Yeah.
leaving. The flights, that's it. But once you're there,
And they look after all that nonsense, so it's like you don't got to worry about booking. Apparently, they like do stuff for you when there's no games. Like
There's-
you know, want to go
there's-
do like stuff around the town or
there's
whatever.
so many things to do there,
Dude,
Coleman.
we would spend more money in 2 Canada games and liquor or beer than we would probably the whole round robin.
No.
So no, yeah, I think that's the game plan in 5 years.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Let's get the boys on board. Let's go.
Yeah. Who knows what I'll be doing in 5 years? But if I'm not doing anything, I'm down.
Oh, we're in Czechia.
Or in Czechia.
I don't know if they call Czech Republic like I don't know. Is it Czechia?
It's
Or is it
Czechia.
just Czechia for hockey?
That's Czechia, it seems, for everything.
Okay, good.
The government says.
Calm down. Calm
Nice.
down.
Make it shorter.
The average football fan right now,
Yeah.
are they happy with this matchup? Are they upset? Is it, oh, we're seeing Mahomes again? Is it what's the average football fan thinking right now?
I would imagine the average football fan's happy about this matchup.
Why?
Well, I think you get Patty Mahomes, so the average football fan knows who Patty Mahomes is. And chances are, if you're an average fan, you know these historic franchises like the Philadelphia Eagles, right? So I think that's cool. You get the Kelsey brothers going against each other, which is a sweet matchup. I think I mean, I guess the average fan doesn't. It's just going to be a hell of a game, I think.
Two great teams.
Yeah, like the spread has already changed. I think Philly opened up like Kansas City I think opened up 2-point favorites, and now Philly's like a 1.5 favorite. So it's like it should be a really really good game. The Rihanna halftime show is going to should be good. I mean, she's a huge superstar.
Rihanna?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I think the average fan should be really really tuned into this game.
That entices my fiance to watch with me.
Yeah, because halftime is a longer thing, right? So it's not like
Yeah.
you're getting a pretty good deal there.
That's the way I look at it. If you go to the Super Bowl, one, you're getting a ton of entertainment, but two, you're getting a free Rihanna concert.
Yeah,
You're getting
and-
a free.
yeah.
You know, chuck it in there.
Well, look at last year. Who was it last year? It wasn't like
Bon Jovi.
No, wasn't like Eminem, 50 Cent,
Oh, yeah,
Dre.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Snoop Dogg.
yeah, in the West Coast LA.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. So like that was sick.
That
Imagine being
alone's
there-
like
yeah.
$10,000 like, to get into a regular ticket to see all those people.
So I mean, yeah. And I mean, if you're sitting at home, who's not going to enjoy that?
On to my next question.
Yeah.
What's the setup? What's Tyler Coleman doing February 12th? All day, even so, it's a Sunday, correct? So what do you do? Like all day? Like what's the? Do you go to the
it depends
grocery
on what goes
store?
on Saturday night.
Oh, what's going Saturday?
Well, it just depends on what time you're going. I don't think there's any. No, there's a big fight Saturday.
Oh yeah.
What time are they at? 3 title fights, UFC. Oh.
Really?
Yeah, 3 title fights. I'm pretty sure.
So it's a good weekend.
It's a hell of a weekend. So yeah, you might not be getting up too early Sunday.
Okay.
And the key is just lay off the liquor. Don't get into the sauce too early.
Or mixing a water.
Well, that's just it, right? Like let's try to get at least to the end of half, right? Get into the second half. But no, I'm just going to be watching the game. Have some beers. Actually, I haven't drank much since the World Juniors either. Since
Me
I got
neither.
COVID.
This is probably my 5th beer.
Dude, swear to
since the
God,
World
like,
Juniors.
yeah, I think I had a pint of Jameson the other night, and that's like literally the only. It's a pint, not a quart. No, seriously,
I haven't drank much, just a pint of gin.
that since the World Juniors, since
That's
January
fair.
7th.
So what I've done, I've just just a beer here, a beer there. That's
I
all.
can't even, like, I have no appetite for it. I don't
Yeah.
know why. I don't know if COVID messed me over with it or what, but I am enjoying this one.
Well, it's just the drinking was just.
Oh.
I drank so much.
So did, man, like, yeah, like, I'd love to know how much money I spent on liquor there. And then between games.
I got a story to tell you after about that.
But no, yeah,
We-
so go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. The thought process when you're drinking on a Tuesday at noon during the World Juniors, all you can think about is when's this gonna be back? So that's kind of
yeah.
what got me through it all, because I was like, there's a party, like another beer. But then you just have to think.
You know what
it's
another
just,
thing is too? And I'll tell you
it's
right now,
just-
it's not great, but I don't care. What gets me, and I'll be like, fuck it, I'm going, sorry, I don't know if I can swear. When you see the guy come up the aisle with 3 beer in the 3rd period, it's like, I'm going to go get another one.
Yeah.
I'm getting another one. This guy's
that-
probably
that-
9 deep.
yeah.
I'm 3.
That's a real Canadian.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to go get oh, damn it.
Oh, jeez. All right, everyone. Mark, here's what we're gonna do. Everyone, calm down. We got a beer spilt.
Son of a...
Okay, no. Here's what. Keep it on him. Let him rant. I'm gonna go get paper towel. You gotta keep talking.
I'm... About the beer prices?
Oh, I thought it was going to be about the wires.
Where's the wires? Belanger got it.
Oh.
I spilt my beer. You got her?
Yeah, just give me a second.
It's going to be on the rig and stuff. I don't know if that's...
This here?
Yes.
No, that's not.
No, we're good.
That's just plastic. That's what that's there for. It's alright. We got insurance.
It's... Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
On the phone. Might get on the phone,
Calm
too.
down. Calm down.
It's like a Zamboni. He's just cleaning her up,
Yeah,
smoothing her out.
Kelly Saunders.
That's right, filling in the cracks.
Okay, just I don't know if any dripped off the table.
No, nothing
Okay.
fell out. No, we're good. It was pretty isolated spill. Fuck, Belange's good at this. Nice. Belange, got to clear it up. Here he comes. Oh, he's getting another one. Yeah, no, so that's what always gets me too is, or the guy behind you cracking a few more. It's like, I'm not ending on 3. When I see one guy come up the aisle with 3 himself,
So dudes and I were at the upper bowl, like 4 rows up from the upper bowl,
Yeah, you
right
guys
by
have
the
pretty good
stairs.
seats.
So we were
Yeah.
right on the stairs. So there's guys that sit across from us that are right up against the railing. It's this old guy and his son, but his son's probably like mid-40s. So what they did, which at the beginning I was like, oh, what assholes, but by the end of it, I loved them. Anytime someone went up to the top of the stairs and stood there, hey, what are you doing? Move.
Oh, dude.
Move.
Yeah.
Because people would get up on those steps and watch the game, and the whole bottom part of the lower bowl, you couldn't see what was going on because someone's standing there.
I don't understand
Heroes.
what happened.
Heroes.
During the Moosehead games, they make an emphasis, like, you do not go down those aisles during play. I don't know what happened at the World Juniors here.
Yeah, they weren't staffed.
No, man. People were just dipping at like the 2 minutes of each period. It's like, come on, boys. Like, I can't see shit.
Yeah.
Like, when there's that many people leaving at once, it takes a while for them to get down the stairs, too.
It was, there was a couple, I don't want to say fights, but there was a couple.
Oh,
was a couple incidences.
I seen some people getting into it in the lineups trying to get into the building. A couple nights.
Really?
Yeah, because security was like combining lines, and when they would combine lines, they would give like half of these guys would get in front of us. And so I didn't care. It's like, you're just outside, like, you ain't missing nothing. But no, some people were pissed and like started getting into it with security.
Oh,
And,
yeah?
Yeah, so tempers were flaring. But it was,
So many memories made, though. You know?
oh, it was just awesome to see the city like that. It was just,
Yeah.
man, like, it was so fun. Like, well, the scenes, I didn't realize how many people were at Rogers Square watching the Gold.
Tons. Freezing, but tons.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So when I walked outside, when I seen you and Doodle, I thought everybody was from the game. And I was like,
no.
how the hell is this many people at one exit? And then I seen on Twitter later on that night. But yeah, the scenes are awesome. Heave away. Like,
Yeah.
what a hit. Like, people just blasting the streets.
Another thing I always think about, too, is like the kids that are on Latvia. Like, when was the last time they played in front
Well, they'll
of
never do that
10,000
again.
people?
They'll never do that again, most of
And
them.
just you know, I think about us at the Quebec Pee Wee tournament and how we got to play in front of
Yeah.
a good amount of people. Like, that's the same thing for them, but
Yeah.
times 30.
Oh, big
Just
time.
they'll always have that.
Dude,
we went to Halifax.
all their games on TV, right? I'm sure their parents back home could find streams or whatnot to watch the games, whoever didn't make the trip over.
And how
But yeah,
confused were they?
about?
Just cheers for them.
Oh, Austria! I'd love to know. I'd love to know like their reactions from the kids. Like just like I
Just
mean,
why is this
every-
random
yeah.
province in Canada
just
cheering
going crazy.
for
Like
us?
there's a big Austrian population here,
Yeah.
Latvian population. But no, I thought that was also really cool, and everybody cheering for the underdog. That's the way it should be. That's the way it
Yes.
should be at these tournaments, man. Gives these kids the the experience of a lifetime.
People, I know of people that skipped work, not skipped work, but just said I'm not coming in.
Yeah,
And bosses being like, yeah, I'll be at the game too, no worries. Like the economy just kind of shut down, but at
Yeah.
the same time, the economy went
if
through
your
the
boss literally, if you had tickets for the gold or semis,
Yes,
and your
you're-
boss had an issue with you maybe coming in late the
roof.
next morning,
Not even the gold, just like you
Yeah,
know, a
it's like-
game. You got tickets.
yeah.
I did because we had a not to. I just didn't realize how hard it was to get tickets. Just to any game, they're
Yeah.
like just getting tickets in general was a.
Well, it's when you wanted to get rid of a couple tickets, they were gone in like a second.
A second.
So,
And that's where me and Dudes were sitting there. We're going, all right, do we want to go to this game or do you want to make a couple
Yeah.
$100? So we're just like, we'll make a couple hundred. We'll go to the Canada game tonight. And there was just no aspect of those times over the holidays for the World Juniors where you just weren't satisfied. Other than that first game, you're a little pissed off because they lost. Uh-oh, did I just waste all this money?
That was-
But there was just, you were just floating. It was awesome.
it was something that you see out of a movie.
Yeah,
It's
out
like
of a
you see
movie.
these Christmas movies and everybody's right happy over the holidays, and then you go to real life and it's like, okay, like back to work. It's like you literally get like 3 days off, maybe a couple extra if it's mixed in with a weekend or not.
Yeah.
Like me, I took 10 days off work.
Did you?
Yeah, but mix it in with holidays. It wasn't even that many vacation days. So it's like you said, it's like, yeah, nothing to worry about the next morning. You could just, do whatever you wanted at the game, go out and do something after the game, go down to the casino, right? And there's just like, it was unreal. It was so fun. If they ever come, well, I know they're going to come back. I am doing what I'm buying Moose season tickets that year.
Yeah.
Because I'm not taking a chance.
Yeah.
Because I got on the third draw. It ain't going to make it to a third draw if they come back here again. So more time for people to plan this time around.
But here's the thing with the Moose tickets. You got to be on it. Like, don't get me wrong. I was happy with my seats. But if I waited, I feel like 2 hours later.
Oh, God, you've been... Yeah.
Or just not had tickets.
That's a good point.
It was just a fluke that not a fluke. Like, I knew of it. But I was like, oh, yeah, those tickets went on sale yesterday,
Wait, did
didn't
you
they?
buy the Moose season tickets knowing the World Junior deal you were going to get?
I knew that. But... I kind of let it slip and forgot when they were going to come on sale. So I think I bought them the day after maybe they went
I see
on.
what you're saying, yeah.
So I went, oh, there's plenty. They went on sale yesterday. Oh, perfect. I'll still get lower bowl.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that, right?
No.
Or else I would have bought season tickets in the Moose. So, I mean, and especially this year, how good they are.
Yeah, I'm excited for the little playoff run. Not the little, hopefully the big
Hopefully
playoff
it's a deep
run.
one. Yeah, because that rink's going to be fun. Well, I love how the atmosphere has carried over. The Moose, what? Didn't they sell out Sunday or something?
Yeah, I guess Rimouski. It was like Girl Guy Cookie Night or something.
Yeah,
but still,
they've been having great crowds.
Yeah.
I seen the Thunderbirds set a franchise record for attendance, like their first game back after the World Juniors.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see all the momentum for the people here carry over to the other sports.
This has been one of my best sport attendance years of my life. I tell you, I went to a Montreal-Toronto game in Montreal.
I seen a tweet.
Overtime.
Who did you take a picture with?
Kyle Bukowski.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I seen that tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so Toronto goes up 2-0 in the first. I think it was Saturday night, hockey night in Canada.
I'm aware
Toronto,
of this
Montreal.
game.
You're aware,
Yeah.
okay? And it goes to overtime. They force it back. First time ever in the Bell Center, and then they win in overtime in the Bell Center. I'm 4 poutines deep. You know, like it's been so far a magical year for me just viewing games. The World Juniors. That Toronto game,
Moose games.
Hopefully they have a run. So I
mean,
don't know.
You're over at the island last weekend filming hockey.
Spud.
Well, you did what? Ice Jam?
We did Ice Jam
Ice
as well.
Jam.
Yeah, it's been.
You guys been on the go, man. This summer, you guys did baseball.
We actually have a lot of baseball contracts coming up this summer.
Right on. That's good because you kind of thought that might lead to something after
and
the job you guys did there.
Not that I don't love streaming hockey, but I just by
Different
then you're just
vibe.
cold this time
Yes.
of year.
Yeah, you don't gotta go to the car. Oh, I'm gonna sit in a freezing car for 15 minutes. Flip flop shorts. Let's go.
In baseball, like I don't commentate.
No, Mark's
hockey?
the Vin Scully.
Mark's
Okay, Mark's the Vin Scully. He's gonna give you a little screech here and there too. And it's gonna be fantastic.
Attaboy, Mark.
No,
but no,
no.
I was saying I don't mind being. I don't mind like helping out with the baseball stuff,
Yeah.
like just being there because it's just. I don't really do it, but I love being there, just watching the
Yeah.
games, making sure that it's just nice. It's just a good,
Well,
relaxing.
it's a mix. It's change up, right? You don't want to probably be doing the same things all the time, right? So it's good in the summertime you change it up and
Yeah.
get into baseball. I don't know what else, soccer, I guess, but I don't know what goes on in the summer. How much soccer?
Yeah, we don't stream soccer.
Football.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're talking about the Super Bowl.
We were, yeah.
My bad.
So that's what happens. Hockey just always takes the cake.
And
We always
it's a great,
get the hockey
It's
somehow.
a great sport.
Best sport, in my opinion. Some would say.
All right, let me tell you about my food here.
Yeah. So what are you eating?
I'm going Philly cheesesteak.
you know what-
Philly cheesesteak?
Great move.
Yeah. So I just got a membership at Costco, and I'm gonna buy. They got like a nice thick. What's the steak they use? I think they use prime rib.
Ooh.
So what they do, they get prime rib. You got to put it in the freezer for a couple hours so it freezes, and you have to cut the steak real thin. Because you can't cut a steak thinly if it's
Like thawed out.
just thawed.
Yeah.
So you got to freeze it, cut it thinly, get it on the grill with some white onion. So right now in my head, I'm debating what type of cheese. Apparently the classic is Cheese Whiz.
See, that's the thing,
But
right?
then if it's not Cheese Whiz, then it's provolone. But
I
I'm
would
a
do the
classic
provolone.
guy. But I'm a classic.
That's what always threw me off at a cheesesteak because, like, I don't do cheese slices. I refuse. Cheese
Yeah.
Whiz, not a chance. So when I seen even queso cheese, not a fan. I don't know
No?
what it is. No, it's just it's a mental thing now. I just
Okay.
won't do with that stuff. So I always see the cheesesteak when I see them squirt the cheese shouldn't be squirted. You know what I mean? It should
Yeah, I
be
know.
like go like this.
But Cheese Whiz is a scoop.
I don't like cheese whiz, so that's the only thing that turned
It's
me off.
melted. They melt the Cheese Whiz and so no good.
Oh no!
See, this is where my head is at. I agree.
So I'm a steak guy with barbecue sauce, peppers
on the steak barbecue sauce.
no, in the steak sub. the
Okay,
sandwich.
okay.
Barbecue sauce, peppers, mushrooms, and onions.
Okay,
I can't do.
but that's
cheese
not
whiz.
that's not a traditional.
It's not
Philly cheese.
It's not at all. Nope.
Okay, see, that's where my head is.
I know.
All
You got to do it though, just to see if you like it or not.
Yeah, and it's Philly. So that's,
Yeah. Oh, I see where you're
that's
going
the
here.
only reason
I
I'm
see
doing
where
it.
you're going here.
It's Philadelphia.
See, I
Eagles.
do Kansas City barbecue.
Is Kansas City known for their barbecue?
Very good,
Kansas
apparently.
City ribs.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, Kansas City ribs.
Oh, right
Ribs
on.
are a thing in Kansas
famous,
City.
yeah.
Ribs are just a long process.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm more of a quick cheesesteak.
Yeah, no, I like your play. It's not, and chicken wings are super simple.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking
potato skins are super
matzo.
simple.
Girlfriend or fiance's a vegetarian, so I was thinking
Okay.
matzo sticks,
Matzo sticks is a good one. Cheese pizza.
cheese pizza.
Simple.
Yeah. I'm more of like a two big things, like one before the halftime show and one after the halftime show.
And you're going to munch on chips during the game,
Yeah.
most likely. So yeah, I get what you, yeah, that's what you do. Before the game, a nice little one. Halftime while you're watching, a half decent one.
Something, yeah.
And then during the game, you pick it, whatever.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
So now the next step is, where do we watch it? Down here. Down here, the only problem is it's a little chilly. Upstairs, another option, but we just got furniture and it's light and we don't want to get shit on the furniture.
I see what you're saying.
So
Do you got a space heater?
Yes, we do.
I would probably just pop a space heater down here
Yeah.
and be watching it down here.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're close access to the mini fridge with the beers. Simple. You got a toaster over there in case anything
Needs to be heated.
Yes. No, I think that would definitely be the play. You got a nice setup down here too, behind me.
That's the play.
Yeah.
I knew I brought the
think
right guy on.
Yeah. Space heater though.
Yeah. Space
Depending
heater
on the
can't-
weather, I don't know. It might be.
Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what the weather is outside. Right now, we're underground.
Yeah, so you're gonna stay cool.
It's the ground's frozen, so you're cool no matter what.
Yeah, so I guess even like spring nights, you're probably
Yeah.
a little chilly down here.
It stays cold here till like July.
Which is
'Cause
fantastic in
it-
July.
Yo, it's great.
Yeah.
Even in June, like you're
Yes.
hot. You come down here, it's like, oh man, you're doing yard work. You come in here, you just
Yep. No, it's yeah. I know. I think that's the play, Belanger. I think it's down here. Nice little setup. Maybe pop a chair over there. Maybe.
yeah, maybe.
No, I like it. I like it.
What's give me your setup? What's your plan? How are you watching it? You got the footstool.
No. I'm going to my cousin's house to watch it, so it'll just be a couch. Be a couch with a table in front of me. I will put my feet up on the table. But
You're that comfortable with them?
yeah. So yeah, I'll probably do that. I don't know how many people are going to be over. I don't know. I think he said he's making buffalo chicken dip.
What about? Oh yeah.
I don't know. I
With wings, like the way there'll be no sauce on the
no,
wing.
it's like a chicken dip, like
What do you dip? My question is, what do you dip? It?
Tostitos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think he dipped a chicken wing in it?
I was. I don't know.
No. So yeah, I think that he said he's doing something like that, and I'm sure his wife will make some kind of pasta salad or something. That seems to be her go-to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Maybe order up something, but I don't. It all depends on how the bets are going too. Because I mean, if I'm in on a lot of my bets, it's like.
Does that determine whether or not you're having a good or a bad night, the Super Bowl, if you're winning your bet?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you're gonna go to work the next morning hungover as is. So you might as well go hungover with some extra money in your pocket than go hungover out whatever you bet on Sunday.
Yeah.
So and it's always good because the prop bets and all they get a lot on the go, and I'll do the same game parlays. But yeah, I think but if you're in a game, probably not gonna be drinking as much either come the second half.
No.
Well, if you're close and your bets are hitting you want to pay attention.
Yeah.
But if you're out of it, then you're probably going to get hammed up in the second half. So I mean, it can get. I mean, it can go either way.
Okay.
It can go either way.
Is Patty Mahomes the closest thing to Tom Brady that we have in football right now?
Yeah, and I mean, see,
I'm sorry, I had to ask. I did my research. I wrote it down. I knew I was going to ask this.
I'll sound like a homer, but like, Josh Allen's my guy. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I take anybody over him. Honest to God. But Patty Mahomes, I mean, he's banged up with the ankle, but it still doesn't even seem like it affects him. I mean, I thought last week he obviously would have been hurt more last week against the Bengals, and they still pull it off. They do have injuries. Nicole Hardman, the receiver's out. They're getting running back.
The Cheetah, you good?
Cheetah
Hill?
doesn't play for them.
Oh, he doesn't play for
No,
them?
where do you think the Cheetah plays? Curiosity.
Miami.
Yes, yeah. I
Yeah.
knew you would have caught that somewhere.
they knew. I saw something about him on Sportsnet today,
Oh, probably at the Pro Bowl or some shit.
but it was muted.
Okay.
So I was just sitting here and I was looking. I was like, that's the Cheetah right there.
There he is, the Cheetah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so that was a good...
Honey I only know guys' names.
Honey
when they're
Badger's
making
not there either anymore.
Where's he at?
I don't know. He might have retired.
The Honey Badger.
Yeah, Tyron Matthew, I don't know. He might have played...
LSU.
He did play there. I don't know. I don't know, Blanche. I know he's not with the Chiefs. I don't think so anyway. No, because they have that kid there who's kicking field goals when
Oh yeah.
the other guy, when the kicker got hurt. No, but that was a good point because with Tyreek Hill leaving, a lot of people were kind of, how's this offense going to work?
Yeah.
But they didn't miss a beat, dude. Like Andy Reid, like the game plans they have, like that offense is just, Philly has to control the clock, control the ball, and not give Kansas City a bunch of possessions here. But yeah, Kansas City just.
Is Reed top 3 coaches in the NFL?
Well, now he's going to go to his second Super Bowl. Well, he's playing his former team, so I guess he's already won a Super Bowl. So what? He has 1 Super Bowl, 2. This is going to be his 3rd appearance, so he's going to have potentially 2 Super Bowls and 3 appearances. So I mean, who's other besides Belichick active right now? I mean, Tomlin's a good coach, but yeah, I think Andy Reid's really top 3 in my opinion in the league for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's not even a question now that I think about it. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I think they're just a special team. And to your thing, yeah, he could be the next. Who knows, man? 2 Super Bowls, 3 appearances already. If he was to win Sunday, let's say he plays another 10 years. Who's to say he doesn't get 2 or 3 more? Right. So I mean,
Sounds like a potential dynasty.
yeah, I don't know if he'll catch Brady's record for Super Bowls, but
7.
yeah, like that's you just saying that here. You said it out loud makes you like almost chuckle.
7 of anything is a lot.
Yeah,
7
but-
Super Bowls.
Yeah, so I don't know if anybody's going to ever catch Brady quarterbacks for Super Bowls, but next Brady, yeah, I think he's now the face of the quarterback position for sure.
You think Brady stays retired?
I would think. You're how embarrassing would that be? 2 years in a row calling retirement and saying nah. So yeah, I think he's probably done. I think he's done. I mean, respect him as a player. I still hate the guy, but hell of a career. Best football player to ever play.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're going to lose him. We lost him. LeBron's what? 37, 38. Sid and Ovi are getting up there in age.
No,
like this.
don't bring that.
Well,
up.
it's
Don't
for
bring
our
that
soccer
up.
fans, like you have Messi, Ronaldo. Like we've really been blessed in the last for like having this many great athletes.
I've been holding this in, and I haven't said it on the podcast yet, but I think now's an appropriate time to bring it up. There's something about. Don't get me wrong. I love cheering for Bedard. Love it. But there's something about cheering for someone that's younger than me that I can't. I just don't
Dude, so
like. I just
here's
don't
the thing.
like.
I'm sorry, when you said
I just don't like.
it took me like when I first turned like 20. So once my Q eligibility would have been up, it took me like a couple of years to be like, dude, like what the hell? This is kind of hard. Like, did you? But now that you're older, it's like I don't give a shit. Like, I don't care, especially come playoffs. Like, but yeah, you say that it is funny you say that. But you're older than Nate,
Yeah, that's a good point.
and we love Nate.
Yeah, okay, maybe not younger, but just like
That much younger though, dude.
that
Like
much
that's like a
younger.
little
Nate's
cousin
only
almost.
like 3 years younger than me.
That's true. I mean, Bedard's what, 18? Yeah, like that's so crazy. That's so crazy, dude. He's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what
Someone
you're
who's,
saying with
you
that.
know, I don't know.
No, that's a good. Well, I mean, I guess now they're like, Jesus Christ. Josh Allen's 25.
Is he?
So he's younger than us. Patrick Mahomes, what, 26? So he's younger. So, dude, I
So
mean,
I've been in this.
Yeah, you might not be able to watch it. You might just want to stick to golf, dude.
Maybe it's just hockey players. Just knowing I've done it.
Well, maybe when it's a local guy you see at 18 years old, he's
Yeah.
that, but it's like it's
Yeah,
a little
maybe.
different. A little jealousy, maybe. It's like,
Yeah,
how
maybe.
the hell is he that
How
good?
did he do that? I could have done that.
Yeah, can't even do that playing ball hockey,
Yeah.
let alone on the ice. Yeah, so I did know, but a couple of years after, when you're like 20, 21, 22, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how, like, it's not as easy to cheer for these kids anymore.
Yeah.
But no, so I do get that part of it.
Yeah. Well, when you said Sid and Ovi, that hit home.
Oh, yeah.
I just love those rivalries, man. Love the rivalry.
Well, those two literally, like, I'd love to know how much the NHL they say by those two coming at the same time and have that instant rivalry.
Yeah.
Like, that was much watched TV, even if you're an American.
As much as people hate Gary Bettman, you got to admit he's kind of built that rivalry up and kind of sold that Russia, Canada, Ovi,
Yeah.
Sid thing. You know, he sold it well.
No, they did. That was one thing that they actually did a pretty good job at was
Yeah.
marketing, because otherwise they do a terrible job marketing the players. But that was really good the way
Yeah.
they got behind those two.
Well, it's
pushed
tough
those
to
two.
market hockey players in
It
general.
really is. Well,
It's
especially when half
tough.
them got no personality.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Well,
Nate's
yeah.
awesome. He's hilarious. He's a great interview.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes is a great interview. But a lot of these superstars, it's just like they're not great interviews. And it's like,
Nate's very subtle. Like, he chirped, I'm pretty sure, Fall Out Boy. He's like, yeah, great all-star game. You know, we're going to take a break here, watch a great Fall Out Boy concert, I guess, and then we'll be back out there. And, like, I think everyone was like, oh, yeah, he loves Fall Out Boy. It's like, no, he doesn't love Fall Out
there's
Boy.
literally, like, with Nate, it's one of those things
very
where it's
subtle.
like, I would love to just have a beer with Nate.
Yeah.
And it's not even because he's a hockey player. It's not even because he played here and he's from here. It's just like, he seems like the funniest fucking dude.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah, that's exactly the vibe he gives off.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care. Like, what do you say? Like, I didn't win shit yet.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care. Like, you know, I like Sid's pro.
Yeah.
And Nate just seems like, I'm just going to love it, man. I'm just
Yeah.
going to enjoy life and fucking
Yeah.
play hockey.
No, that's exactly true. That's exactly it.
No, he seems like a beauty, man.
He goes, what do you say? No, I like rap music. I like Gunna. He snitched. So he might not be around for a bit, but, I love him. It's just like, what? Who says that?
And I love when he refers to himself as the Nate Dogg. No, he's a beauty, man. Like, we were lucky to watch him play 2 years here. So
Last time I got season tickets was that year.
I'll tell you, man, I never forget going out line upside the superstore because they were selling tickets. Because, 2003, nobody was really buying them online.
Oh, yeah, the physical.
Yeah, so you go and actually get a ticket sale, which is pretty cool. And, dude, tickets were selling out in, 11 minutes. And, if you seen the lineup and there was already, 30, 40 people in front of you, okay, I'm screwed. That was just a bizarre year. It was almost like having an NHL team here.
Yeah, it was.
Ticket demands, the atmosphere, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Media attention.
Oh, yeah,
Sportsnet,
big time.
set up office here, and they just stayed
Well,
here.
we had
and,
a bunch of national televised games, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of Nate.
Yeah.
And Drew Ann on the team.
Fucali, too.
Furk, yeah.
Who would have thought Uyghur, man?
Oh, dude, he pummeled Buddy there the other night.
Yeah.
He got the uppercuts going.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that kid, man. He's so good.
They were in the room, Calgary, after that New York game, and the main interview that they showed on Sportsnet was Uyghur's conversation with the media, just talking about the heart of the team. Boys grinded. Usually they'll go to a captain or something, but no,
Yeah.
they went right to Uyghur.
Oh, that's a
It's
game there
awesome.
where even though they lost, that could really get them going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Because that's one of those things you need. Just get the boys going.
What a great junior team. I'm not my history in junior hockey teams isn't the best. I'm sure the London Knights have had some good teams, but man, what a
dude,
junior hockey team.
Even that London
was.
Knights team that made it to the Mem Cup against the Mooseheads pumped them 9-3.
With that Corey Perry year? Or
No,
that
no.
Sid's year?
This was Nate's year when I don't know. Bo Horvat might have been on that team.
Marner?
Maybe a young 16-year-old Mitch Marner, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That team has to be a top 3 or 5 team ever in the CHL. I don't know. Like you said, I don't know about the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
man, they dominated, steamrolled teams. Man.
Yeah, there was games when as soon as if the Mooseheads weren't dominating, all they had to do was work hard, and then the other team would draw a penalty, and then they'd be on the power play,
Oh,
and then it
that's
was a
such a
guaranteed
lethal
goal.
power play.
And then as soon as one goal happened, it was
Floodgates open.
it was just like, all right,
It almost, a lot of those games was almost like Canada early round robin games in the World Juniors where it's okay, they're going to hammer them. I'm just here to watch a blowout. It's not even going to be a close or good game. They're just going to pump them. So that was, I don't know, that has to be a top 5 team in the CHL history, I would think.
yeah, I don't think a lot of people would argue with you.
No, I'm trying to think off the top of my head right quick. I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, that's the thing about junior teams. When you think of the NHL, you go, oh, that team was great because they were together for 10 years and they did that together.
Yeah.
Junior, it's no, guys are there for 1, maybe 2 years. So it's really hard to be a good
You got to get that group
junior
together
team.
at the right time.
It's really tough.
And they made some good trades. They brought in Fournier, Macaulay there. They brought in him. I don't know. Trey Lewis was a
Albelshizer, Trey
beauty back in the
Lewis,
day. Yeah,
Trey
he
Lewis.
scrapped. No, that was just a great hockey team, man. Depth, all scoring it. Awesome hockey team. I really want this team to go deep so they can experience playoffs in
City.
this city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty electric for junior hockey.
Oh, yeah.
It's unreal.
It'll be great.
Oh yeah, Friday, Saturday night, for a joke, 9,000. You get to the semifinals, it'll be selling out. Oh man. So yeah, I want almost a World Junior experience over again, but it's obviously not a tournament. You know what I mean? I want to go back to the Metro Center this year, meaningful hockey games, have a couple beer, get excited again.
Yeah.
So because first couple weeks after the World Junior, it's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
It's there's nothing to do now.
Yeah. There's always something around the corner.
Yeah, that's what, like I said earlier, you got to look forward to things.
Yeah.
Break it up into sections.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about
Do you have any predictions?
for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Keep getting off it. We keep coming back to it, though, on our behalf.
Yeah, we're coming back and forth.
We're
Give us
doing our
credit.
job.
Yeah.
We're doing our
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
Do I have any predictions? No, I don't really know too much about football. So I'll go Patty Mahomes. He won a Super Bowl already, but didn't the Eagles win a couple years ago too?
Eagles won with Nick Foles as a backup. Carson Wentz got hurt, and they I kind of like the Eagles.
And
and
Foles
the
isn't there
Giants.
anymore.
No, they beat Patriots that year. I think it was 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the Eagles do have an electric offense though. Great running game,
Yeah.
good quarterback play, good receivers, great offensive line. So in my opinion, if you look at it from position wise, I think the Eagles are better, but they have Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. So, and they have Andy Reid. I'm not a huge, what's his name there, the coach for the Eagles. I'm not a huge fan of his, but yeah. So I think it's gonna be a great game. And pro line wise, I'd be taking a tie if whoever playing pro line out there.
Shout out to Proline.
Yeah, I'd be taking a tie if you play pro line. You want to bet on the game. 3 points, either team can win by 3 points or less.
Okay.
Probably a $3 odd.
Well, what about you? Who are you picking?
I don't know. So you say, so I don't want to like, I mean, so the website I use, a tie is 5 points or less. So that will be my main bet.
Okay.
That would be my biggest bet is a tie. And I would even pro line, I think the 3 points or less, I think that's the play.
Okay.
And then sprinkle in prop bets throughout the night, make a couple same game parlays and stuff like that. But yeah, I honestly don't know who's going to win this game. Like this is the first time in a long time where it's like, I've been like high on teams going to Super Bowl and they've lost, but I've never been so conflicted between two
good.
teams. And exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I think for the casual fan who somewhat pays attention, they should be intrigued by this matchup.
Interesting.
Yeah. Mark, you got any predictions?
Chiefs.
Ooh,
See,
Mark, he was quick too.
We're playing checkers. He's playing chess. He's
Yeah, he's over there. He didn't.
knows.
Yeah, he knew. He had that answer ready, locked and loaded. Probably 2 hours after the conference championship game ended, he was ready to go.
He knows. That's
But
why
it's hard to. Yeah, that's why I don't want to bet a team. I'd rather stick to the tie, or my thing, the try bet.
Yeah.
That way, there.
some of the bets are ridiculous that you can make. Like, is there going to be a nip slip with Rihanna? Like, there's unbelievable bets. Unbelievable. Heads or tails on the coin flip.
I do the coin toss every once in a while, just being a jackass. Like,
are
such a stupid bet for me to do, and I always fucking fall for it because there's nothing else going on at 7 when the Super Bowl ends. So all your afternoon bets are done. So it's like you're trying to parlay stuff. It's like, oh, the coin toss. It's like, and sometimes not even televised, so you don't even know who won.
Yeah, are the Jets going to come over the stadium right as the national anthem's ending?
Yeah.
Are they going to be a little late?
First commercial.
First commercial.
Color of the Gatorade shower.
Yeah, purple. No,
I'm
purple,
thinking blue.
yellow, orange, red.
Is there a green?
It's the States. They got every color.
I'm gonna say if you're the Eagles, it's got to be green, and if you're the Chiefs, not red.
Green Gatorade.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think there's a green Gatorade, is there? Where's Johnny
there must
Safiris?
be.
Seeing Johnny at the World Juniors, what a treat that was. Highlight of
know.
my World Juniors.
I know.
Highlight of my World Juniors. Yeah, I don't know if there's a green, but I would think red. Well, I mean, we can go back and look at the Chiefs when they won the last Super Bowl. What color the Gatorade was?
Let's not look into that now, but
Not now. I'm just saying,
saying,
if you want to make
I
that
can.
bet, we can find out.
you want me to find out right now?
Well,
What did you and Johnny Safaris talk about?
Johnny, we're just talking about how much of a beauty he is, first of all. But then we got to hockey.
No,
We're talking about the old days, the old hockey days, which was so awesome with our team because we literally grew up playing together from what, 5 or 6 all the way to
you were young,
yeah, and like
orange. But
orange is a good Gatorade, very underrated Gatorade too.
yeah,
Yeah, so that
I'm
could be a
yellow.
bet. I think the anthem too is a bet, like how long the anthem singer
some of
goes
these
for.
anthems are.
Well, you don't know
There's-
if you're going to get that asshole who's going to hold the last note for like 15 seconds, be a hero, and think we're all here to watch him, or is somebody going to sing the anthem? Let's get this thing going, right? Who's singing the anthem? Do we know?
Mark? No, we don't know. They is it a surprise?
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know if that's a big thing or not. I don't know if they make a big deal of who sings the anthem or not.
No, they for the Super Bowl it's usually
would
like
think.
Oscar. No,
Grammy?
Oscars.
No, I don't know the
acting.
difference.
Grammy singing. Grammy singing. Yeah,
What was
so
it
it's
just
usually
given-
a Grammy nominated. It's never a Grammy winner. It's always a Grammy nominated singer.
Yeah,
Make them feel better, and they get up there and they sing.
yeah. Like a couple years ago, Detroit, they had like
Eminem.
no, I think it was like Aretha Franklin. I don't know if she's alive or not. I don't know if I'm saying the right person. I think it was her though. If she is alive, I think it was her. And like she
just
was just
looking-
holding notes, just holding them. It was like a 5-minute anthem. So that's I think we got to look into who sang the anthem before any of us make that bet.
There's no way that the NFL doesn't know who's like. They must have to practice it. All right, they're like, all right, Aretha, how long is this going to take? 8
Well, you would
min-
think there'd be a time slot. It's like
Yeah.
down to the seconds.
You think they're doing the practice really quick,
Yeah,
and then they're
exactly.
getting to the real thing, and they're
Exactly.
dragging it out like they tricked the NFL?
Yes. That's why a lot of these places that let you place these bets won't let you place like tons of money on it because it's kind of a sketchy bet as is. So if
you
you
can-
have inside information,
Yeah, if you text Aretha
yeah,
and go,
Aretha, let's go here.
Aretha, hey.
Carry some notes. I'm putting 10 grand on
putting
this
10
game.
grand.
That's right.
I know Aretha's cousin, and the cousin's going to relay the message, that type of thing.
Aretha will get it. I don't even know if that's her name. Aretha Franklin. Is that her name?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. But yeah, so we got to look into that. There's crazy wild bets, and I'll be dabbling in a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And it's going to be stupid, but I mean, it's the Super Bowl.
You're researching like what to bet. I'm researching like on Philly cheesesteak, like what cheese to use, how to cut the steak.
You got to go on an angle. You don't go straight across. That's a savage move.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
The recipes because you want a longer. If you go straight, the cut is shorter, but if you go diagonal, the cut is longer.
Yeah.
And that's what you want: long, thin strains of steak mixed in with onion and cheese is the parent recipe for a great Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, longer sub too. It's a good move.
White onion,
Onions are so good. Onions are so good. Such a
garlic.
yes. Are you gonna put any peppers, or does it call for peppers?
You can put peppers on, but I've just been Googling / YouTubing traditional. Like
And
I always put the word traditional first.
Is this a sautéed onion or is this a chopped up diced?
It's
raw
a-
onion?
no, it's
Either
a-
one's not a problem for me.
No, it's a long diced, not little cubes. Long.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like almost like little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that sautéed or is that?
Do
Sautéed.
you put in the pan and fry them up, or do you
Yeah,
put them
you
on
do.
raw?
No, you put them in the pan
Okay.
and fry them up with the steak,
That's what I thought. I just
Yeah.
didn't know for sure.
and then you mix in the cheese as it goes. Apparently, the biggest thing is the bun.
Oh,
you can't
dude,
get
yeah.
you can't just get a baguette. A baguette's too hard.
Yes.
You need to find like a squishy.
And it can't be super thin, or it's going to get right soggy.
Exactly.
Yes.
So apparently, the hardest part of acquiring a Philly cheesesteak is making sure that there's a good bun that goes with it.
100%.
I
Let's
don't
go for
really
any
know.
sandwich.
Sobeys doesn't have it.
I'll tell you, I don't know if they sell them, but Salvatore's has like the best buns on the sandwiches in the world.
Salvatore's.
Yes.
Yo, the hero meatball sub.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
the meatball sub's incredible. Like their pep and sal. So I don't know if they sell their bread or not, but if they did, that would be the
it.
play. 100%. Yes.
Best meatball sub in the city.
Oh, dude, the meatball sub's incredible.
Yeah, the olives. You get the olives.
I get the whole thing.
Yeah, spicy. There's two versions. There's a spicy version. And there's just
No,
the
I don't
heat.
do spice.
No?
Heartburn, bad.
Really?
Oh, dude, like it go like it's like I can eat a little hot pepper and it's like I just drank a goddamn cup of battery acid.
You know what's weird? I'm not. Dude,
I'm serious.
Dudes doesn't do spicy. I'm
No.
pretty sure Tommy doesn't do spicy. I'm thinking it's a Fairview thing.
It could be. It could be the Aaron Fairview. Maybe we just all. I was nice seeing Tom and Mike. They stopped and had a beer with us between games too.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I think they said they were going to have to meet you at the Lord Nelson. I think that's what they said. You were at the bar.
Prince
up there.
George.
Prince George. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I can't do that stuff, man. Like I cannot do hot stuff. Like, dude, like hot chips, I won't do. Like Doritos, I'm not a big Doritos guy as is. If it's a spicy Dorito, won't eat it.
Oh,
The
yeah.
green bag, the jalapeno ones, no. Too hot, man. They kill me. I don't know why. It's bullshit. Won't do it.
Well, at least you know.
Yeah, I don't have to dabble in it. But yeah, so that's why I won't be whatever got me on the top subject of
No, I don't mind
spicy stuff.
I don't mind spice. Okay, it is what it is.
I have an envy for people because I would love to, because a lot of people say like, no, it's just like I see people put hot pepper on their or hot sauce on their
Yeah, yeah,
eggs,
yeah.
and like love to be able to do that. I can't.
Well, there's tons of things that I wish I could do that I can't, and I've just admitted I've surrendered to it.
Yeah, I just won't do spice.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't do heights.
Oh, dude, neither. You're a madman if someone says, yeah, I do heights. Who says that?
Yeah. Man,
The
roller
hell with
coasters,
that.
upside down, I'm good.
No.
Bungee jumping, I'm good.
No desire. No desire. I'll drive around on golf course and hit some shots around. That's all I want to do.
Yeah, that's a thrill.
Yes.
You know, 150 yards out on a par 4,
Yeah.
sun's in your
You-
eyes, a little wind to
yes.
the back, so it gets you there.
You
That's
show,
a thrill.
You hit a 7-iron from 150 out. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see someone jumping off buildings. No desire for that whatsoever. Roofers, I don't know how they do it. Kudos, boys. I don't know how you do it.
Yo, roofers.
Yeah, man, especially in the summertime.
Well, any job, just as a Bill
Hard
Burr
workers.
Bill Burr had a great joke about that, like roofing in July as a redhead. I have that theory of just if you're like all the jobs I had when I was younger were outside. I couldn't. No one would let me near an office or a computer or a calculator. Like
Yeah, but
I
I probably
just-
bird like really bad, eh?
just bad, and people would be like, not that people would think I'm a lazy worker, but like I just couldn't.
I'm here dying, boys. I can't
I
move.
just can't. Like it just.
This isn't a reflection on me.
Yeah. It does.
Blame Lisa and Christian. They're the one that
Yeah.
gave me the skin
They're the
tone.
one that came together and made me.
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious. I wasn't that I was a lazy worker. I just could, like, the sun was just so much on me.
See, I get really
So
tan in the
much.
summertime.
Yeah.
So it's not a big thing, but what I did, a big mistake this year, is I put bug spray on and I cooked my arms. Dude, like my arms are peeling off. Like
Were they?
oh yeah, I cooked myself because I don't ever use like sun lotion because I don't get burned. Like
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
turn dark. But yeah, dude, I cooked my arms. It was bad, man. They were peeling off. It's disgusting. It was so gross. So don't
Oh,
do that. I
man.
won't do that no more.
The first week of golf season, That's when you really got to adjust because the bugs come out.
Oh, they're the worst. Yeah, when it's damp and stuff.
It's a battle. It's
Yes,
a battle, especially
100%.
at Granite. It's a battle.
Yeah,
out
I
in
hear
the
they're
woods,
bad.
you're out in Brookside. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, no, that's one thing too. You gotta be able to fend them off a little bit. I'll do the old trick around. I don't care if they're on my legs
Can't
and
do
arms.
the net.
Oh, no.
I've seen people with the net trying to chip.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I can't net.
Oh, that's unbelievable. I can't. I hope I see that this year. I spray my hat. I don't care if they're on my arms too much, but when they're buzzing around me,
Can't
it's like
putt.
whack whack.
But it's also a great excuse if you miss your putt.
Dude, I got so many in the bank. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. Some arsehole walks in my line, like doesn't matter. I got an excuse built up. I can't putt for shit. It's
No?
yeah. I don't know why. I thought my putting would probably be my stronger part.
Yeah,
of my
you have
game.
great hands in hockey. I thought it would have.
I thought they would have been a little better on the greens, but I might buy a new putter. I think that might be what it is.
I bought a new putter. I'm a great, not great. I'm an average putter with a great putter. Does that make sense? I'm an average putter
With
a
an
great
unbelievable
putter.
putter. The
Scotty
utensil.
Cameron.
Oh, really?
Scotty. So I'm an average putter with a great putter. If
You're a
that makes
Scotty
sense.
Cameron putter. Look at you.
It was a drunk purchase.
Oh,
2 a.m. in
sober.
the summer. Couldn't pull the trigger sober.
I bet not. But I mean, when you're sober, the next couple weeks afterwards, it was probably like
Oh,
sweet
right
purchase.
now I'm laughing.
Yeah, doesn't he like hand make all his putters?
Not him. Like he says he does, but no.
Scotty's down in the basement
No,
by
Scotty's
just
not making-
pounding out the putters.
Scotty's not making putters.
Several putters.
Scotty makes Tigers putters.
That's a
it.
hell of a purchase, Belanger. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, it was,
No, you should be really proud of that.
at the time it was dumb, but that was almost 2 years ago, so it's not even real now.
I would never say dumb. That's unreal. No, my cousin has one. He bought it like in the 90s. He said he's never swears by it.
That's the thing. I will never.
You'll never need one.
I'm pretty sure I'll never throw it away. Like I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I've seen guys that
Oh, when they're pissed off?
they're pissed off and they throw a putter in the pond.
No,
Like,
that stuff to me is foolishness.
there's just
I
no-
don't got the money to be dropping a couple $100. I'm an asshole and I missed a putter, shanked a shot, and I'm chucking the driver or the putter.
I'm more likely to chuck a putter in the water than any other club in the bag.
A putter?
Yeah, because a putter's where it.
I'll pick up the ball and throw the ball.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
out of the
at
cup after
least-
I 5-putt,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
pick that up and just chuck it. That's not a good ball anymore. But I can't justify. Actually, I did hit my putter on a flag stick once because the flag stick robbed me, and I felt like an asshole after doing that. But that was probably the only time I've ever hit my putter. I did. I gave it a whack. I'm bad for not taking the flag sticks out. It screws me once around.
I'm bad for not asking. Hey, does anyone need the? I'm too worried about my own. Hey, does anyone need the flag out?
See, I feel like I'm over etiquette when I'm playing with people I don't know.
Yes, but
I go out of my way to make sure, and it's like always like
Yeah.
ruins my day.
It's rare when I play. Like I keep the core. Jasper, Burke.
That's what happens when
Blackburn's there. You know, it's just like the core's.
You
the
normally got the same
core.
boys.
Quake every now and then.
Yeah.
It's
What a great video he posted.
what one?
Getting into this gold medal game.
Oh yeah,
That was
I know.
fantastic.
I can't believe that.
That was awesome.
He
So-
texted me before. He was at the bronze medal game, and he was like, "Are you here? Are you going to the gold?" I said, "Yes." I said, "Are you doing what I think you're going to do?" And he said, "Yes." Did he tell you how he did it? And
Well, I seen the
walked
video,
around,
and
yeah.
it looked super simple.
Yeah.
And like, I would love to know how many people tried to hide in stalls between games, or like try to get up in the roof maybe of the bathroom.
Yeah, it happened.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, how the hell was there one game with 10? What was it? They said it was like 10,700.
Well, here's the thing.
How's that possible?
So the bronze medal game went to overtime, correct? So that
Yeah,
went
USA Sweden. Yeah.
And that ended up, making it really tough for the cleaning crew to get things done quickly
Oh,
because
yeah.
they have to let the people back in for the gold medal
Exactly.
game. So that helped tremendously, knowing that there was a bit of a rush that everyone was trying to clean. Like security's like, what? Okay, let's let people in. So it caused a little bit of a chaos.
It's funny you say that. Brings up a story. I've never laughed so hard in my life, dude. You know those big fucking, like, I don't know, big bins like the size of this table to shut the garbage bags in? So we were walking around. They were, like you said, because it was so quick in between that they had that fucking thing going. And one guy did the old chucking over my shoulder. Dude, fucking juice or beer splashed all over this dude walking around with his can. Oh, he was pissed. Dude, it was so much water, like you could see it from like 5 feet away, the water going.
Where was this?
Right by the old subway, like when you come around the corner, you come behind the nets, you know what I'm talking about there? Oh yeah, they had the bin there, and buddy goes, whoop. Shit keep flying. I could see it. Whack. And he like, down. I was like, oh my God. He probably paid like $270 for that jersey. It was so
He's wearing a
unbelievable.
jersey?
Oh yeah, Canada jersey.
White?
No, it was a black one.
Yeah, that helps a little bit, but
Still, man, do you want beer?
it'll stink.
I couldn't believe it. They should have gave him fucking tickets for free or something. That was unbelievable. Yeah, his buddy trying to be a hero, do the old over the shoulder. Unbelievable. It was hilarious. He was so mad. I couldn't stop because there's so many people. I wanted to see what he was going to say to him, but yeah, like that was a mess getting into that goal bag. There was garbage everywhere. It was sick.
Oh man, so many stories like that.
Oh, there really is.
It's
like
a bad boy. He's a bad boy.
fucking buddy forgets Crosby's name.
What's his name?
yeah, the guy there. No, and the cool thing
goes, we claim him, son. We claim. He's looking down. The guy's tall. We claim. It's a bad boy. It's a bad boy.
It was the people, like, that's what made me laugh so much is like people were so drunk, but they weren't being like assholes or dickheads. They were just like so happy, and like everybody had a Canada jersey on. It was scenes, man. It was unbelievable. I can't wait for it to come back. Oh God, and like the people you ran into that you haven't seen for years. Like,
Yeah.
I see Rigus like sometimes.
You saw
I see,
Rigus?
Like, oh yeah, seen Rigus. He was hammered. Seen Francis.
I saw Franny. I was
Yeah,
so
that
happy
was.
to see
Oh,
Franny.
that's what I said to him. Give me a hug.
big
And I just
hug.
I was like, I love you.
Yeah, big hug.
Yeah, I seen Johnny Safiris. I seen Alex. Yeah, I just seen a bunch of Grant Fraser.
Yeah, I saw Grant too.
Grant.
I saw Grant.
Yeah,
He
Grant's
was right below me.
Trying to buy me a beer. I was like, no, it's okay, dude. I'll get one in a sec. He's like,
Yeah.
here, I'll get one.
Yeah.
No, so it was awesome seeing the old boys. Obviously, seeing you and Dooley over the
Sab
tournament.
was there, so Sab I see Sab
I
all the
didn't
time.
see Sab.
Sab was right next to me.
Oh, really?
Well, for the gold medal game, he was right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see Sab. No.
Sab K was with Kevin too. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see. Gosh,
Yeah.
why would I like to run into? Seen Manson a bunch of times. He got on the jumbotron a few times too.
Yeah, he was right down there in the.
Yeah,
I
he
saw
looked like he had
him,
good seats. So yeah, it was awesome just in that aspect, just seeing people that you haven't seen in years, and like so old teachers. Like one of my junior high teachers was.
yeah.
I seen him. I was talking to him before every game. We were walking around seeing him. Mrs. Langell.
Yeah, math teacher.
Was she our math teacher?
Math Foundation.
Yeah, I think it
high
was math.
school.
No,
yeah.
you're right, 100%. She wants to get merch from you.
Okay.
She keeps asking me, and I keep saying I'm going to ask Blanche, and I never ask you. So if she ever listens to this,
we don't have any merch right now, but once we get it, I will
Yes.
message you, and then you message her. And
So
then
I
we'll
seen
do it.
Mr. Langell at the World Juniors.
Okay.
And he was sitting like 4 rows behind me, which was
Okay.
kind of funny. I was standing up between the periods, just stretching the old back,
Yeah.
and he came rolling down. So yeah, I was just seeing all the old people, old teachers.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's really what it was. That to me was almost as fun as the hockey, just seeing old people.
There was times where like I didn't want to go down into the crowd to like just see everyone, but then there was a part of me like, no, like
You might not see, like,
you might not run into that person. I just, it's not the time to not
No,
to sit
100%.
down, just get up and go.
It's the holidays.
The holidays.
Oh, seeing Mike too, Tommy's brother. Like I've
Yeah.
known Mike ever since I was like a little kid, and like
Yeah.
seeing Mike again was so cool.
What is Tommy? Tommy's out west, so just the
I
same
was
too.
I was sitting at Freeman's, and we were sitting along the window. They were walking by, so I banged on the window, and I seen Tom, and he goes like this. So I knew he was instantly coming in for a beer. So yeah, no, it was just great seeing everybody. It was such like I can't say enough good things about how fun that was.
Oh,
It was
man.
so fun. Halifax did an incredible job, like
Yeah.
insane job.
Yeah, they did well.
Yeah, we should all be proud of that.
Yeah, it's a great city.
I was talking to actually MJ one night.
Okay.
I was walking down the casino, and MJ was walking beside me and my buddy. And I go, MJ. And he took his headphone out. I go, how you like the city, bud? And he goes, oh, it's awesome. He goes, it's my first time here. He goes, I love it. You guys' weather's awesome. He goes, he goes like, dude, it's not like always like this. And he goes, I hear the golf courses are still open. I go, yeah, apparently so. So, yeah, it was cool talking to some of the TSN guys. We seen Gord. We talked to Gord for a little bit there.
Did you?
Yeah, at the Scotia Square. Gord must have been staying in Scotia Square, and MJ was staying down at the Marriott by the casino.
Okay.
So that's where MJ
They
kind of
split them up.
I guess so, because MJ dipped and went into the Marriott, and we just kept on going into the casino.
Ah.
But it's cool seeing those guys.
Yeah.
Gord would walk on by us between intermissions, and the whole upper bowl would be Gord, MJ.
Yeah, they love them.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Seeing
Canadian
everybody.
legends. They've been doing it for years.
Well, Gord's been doing it ever since. I can't remember a World Junior where Gord Miller wasn't the player.
His voice is part of it.
He, in my opinion, is top. I think he's the best hockey play-by-play guy right now going. Now that Bob Cole's gone, I don't think there's anybody better than Gord. Not off the top of my
Trying
head.
to think.
I don't think so.
Yeah. As much as the guy, I
Like,
agree.
Dick, or what's his name?
The guy from Boston I like, even though he's an asshole.
I hate Jack Edwards.
You don't like
I'd
him?
punch him in the face, I think.
Yeah?
If I seen him in the streets. I think
but-
I would sucker him.
But that's what I like about him. He gets the emotion out of people.
Oh, man. Some of the stuff he says.
He's not bad at his job. He's just
He knows.
He knows how to provoke.
Oh, yeah. Just
He just
poke.
pokes the bear.
Exactly.
He pokes the bear.
He's one guy, man. I would just... I don't know. Like, it would...
Yeah. I just love his homer mentality.
We get a lot of Bruins games on our TV, like our stations down here too. So
do,
a lot of yes, we always hear that guy.
We give them the tree, they give us games. That's
and the Quebec tournament I think starts this week.
Yes, it does. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it does.
I seen Bedford as the Mooseheads this year or something.
Yeah, no, it's
Is it
Sackville.
not Bedford?
But Bedford's going down, but Sackville's
okay, I thought it was
representing the
Bedford.
Mooseheads. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good luck to those boys. That's a lifetime.
Yeah, good luck to them.
Such a fun experience. Like, hopefully, as many of you guys are building as possible because that is unreal.
Me and Dudes were having this conversation. How much time are we at?
Over an hour now.
We're over an hour.
Yep.
Anyways, Dudes and I were having this conversation the other day. Do you think that these kids are still billeting now with kind of like
it's funny because I seen the commercial. So the other night I was just sitting there. I was like, you know what? I want to go on the Pee Wee website and check out like the schedule and just see how many teams there. And one of the links you can click on is to be a billet.
So it is still there.
It's still there. To your thing, I would doubt as many kids like.
I think it's do the parents want to sign up?
Yeah, I think there's probably less kids billing than probably when we went.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I just don't think kids probably want to stay with. Like, I mean,
A stranger.
Yeah.
Back then it wasn't a stranger. It was just.
Well, we were super lucky because our billet family was pretty sweet.
They're great.
Yeah, they were awesome.
McDonald's every night.
McDonald's.
Bacon, eggs, hash browns,
dude,
toast,
you want to, Mark? I'm
orange
telling you
juice.
about these breakfasts. We had to go play hockey
Every night. Every morning, sorry.
every morning, man. And then they make us fondue. It's like, listen, but no, great family. So yeah, I'm sure they do a great job with the families up
Yeah,
there.
I wonder if they still do it.
Yeah, that
Or
was
the family we were with.
Well, didn't McInnes have them after us?
Who?
Didn't fucking McInnes have the same billet family after us the year after?
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Really?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he did because Jordan went up that year,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure Matt told me that he had the same billets as us.
Okay, well, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't
know if they still do it now because they had a.
Well, you would know. It's your brother. He must know.
No, I don't know if that family that we had still billets to this day.
Okay.
I did a terrible job. Like I wish I would have probably stayed in touch, but I didn't.
I'm bad at that stuff.
Yeah, I feel bad about that because they were super
Natalie?
nice to us. Natalie, Pierre.
Yeah,
and
Natalie,
some
Pierre,
other dude.
the dog.
Sammy.
Yeah.
But they had a brother living in the.
It was a full house.
Yeah, they had like an older guy living with them,
Yeah.
their brother or something.
Yeah, I didn't mind. It was cool.
Oh, it was awesome. For those guys going over there, enjoy.
Have fun.
Yeah, because it's a hell of a time.
Time of
Hell
your
a
life.
time. Oh, yeah.
Pins. To wrap this. Pins.
Good call.
That's half the battle. Getting good pins.
Oh, dude, there's some real 54-year-old, 55-year-old grease balls up there ripping off 12-year-olds for their pins.
Forget about winning the tournaments. If you can win the pin battle, you're good. Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't know what you were talking about for a second.
Oh no, we're good.
The actual
Okay.
pins. Okay.
Yeah. The pins.
Oh, sweet.
What to wrap it up? What I wish we could do like 4-hour episodes. Can't fit 4 hours of audio on that thing.
Do a Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, his are long.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently.
I've never listened to
Neither
a
have
full
I.
episode.
That long? You can't.
Who has 3 hours?
Not me.
5 hours.
He has
What?
5
The
hours.
longest one was 5 hours with some comedian friend of his.
How do you even
5
sit there for
hours?
5? Well, they probably surely broke it up when it was smoked a joint or something.
That's one thing I wish. Like once, like don't get me wrong, I love doing it here. It's a great studio, but I want a place where we could like smoke cigars and not have to like, eventually she's got to go to bed, and it's a whole thing. You're in your house. Like I kind of want to get out and
Yeah, if you get like
just,
a little
just a
office
little
space or something.
But I want to, but you can't smoke inside.
You know what you got to do?
Anywhere you can't smoke inside. Let's say you rent a building.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't smoke in there.
You got to build a nice little garage or shed, a nice little shed.
Yeah.
Maybe everything's so expensive now. You get a little shed, put it in the backyard, put your stuff out there. Then you can smoke out there. Drinking here, but yeah, no, I think you did a hell of a job, Belanger. Like this has come a long way.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
A long
Thank you.
way.
Yeah,
it looks real good.
yeah, I'm really happy with it.
You should be.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to end this, let's just talk about the Super Bowl for a sec.
Yeah.
What didn't we cover about it? The Super Bowl.
Well, we got the food. We got the game itself, I think. I think we all put out our predictions, the setup.
It's in a dome.
It is in a dome.
So
it's in Arizona.
It's in Arizona.
Yeah.
We talked about Rihanna.
We
don't know whether or not it's real turf or
grass.
Real grass or turf.
They did just paint the field. The fields look sick.
Okay.
Kansas City's end zone's yellow. Looks so awesome.
Okay.
We covered some bets. I think we
There's nothing else?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What number is it? What Super Bowl is it?
I know. So I wish they get rid of the Roman numeral or whatever the hell they're called. I don't know them. I don't know what they are.
Oh, you can't count the Roman numeral?
I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Do you know what number?
It's 57 or 58.
57, 58?
Again, because I can read them.
You can read numeral number.
Yep.
Why do they do that? That's so stupid.
To make us feel dumb, Coleman.
Like, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
Traditional thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan when people fuck with, I'm not a big fan when people mess with traditions, so I respect that. Keep it, but I hate it.
We got to
can't
end
read
it with
them.
something. Just something we haven't talked about real quick. Super Bowl. Philly cheesesteaks.
Philly cheesesteaks.
Kansas City versus Philadelphia.
Kansas City versus Philadelphia.
Mahomes' ankles hurt a little bit. We covered on
His
that.
ankles banged up. Oh, well, I mean,
Jason.
What?
Travis.
oh, yeah, the Kelseys, the brothers.
Okay.
So they do a podcast together,
Okay, let's end it on this.
and they did a podcast together last week, the bye week. I don't know if they did a podcast together this week or not. I'm not really sure when they drop anyway. But yeah, that's a cool dynamic. The both brothers are in the Super Bowl. They both already have a Super Bowl ring.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So it's just for fun now.
So now, I guess, yeah, that's one way to look at it. I guess both parents know, okay, one boy already has it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be an electric, and both dudes are characters.
I've heard.
Like, I don't know if you get, like, anybody at home, YouTube Jason Kelsey's Super Bowl, like, at the parade, his speech. It's legendary. Travis is always giving, like, unreal speeches. So yeah, those two are just characters. That should be fun. And, I mean, I don't think so, but Jalen Hurts had a really good year, and I mean, this could be like two quarterbacks that are going to be fighting for MVPs going forward.
All right.
So I think it's a good quarterback matchup. Both teams got good receivers. What is that? Is that the backyard?
No, I think someone flushed a toilet.
Oh, well, this has to happen. But yeah, so I think the biggest takeaway from this whole thing is, in my opinion, I'm probably wrong, but look, just off the top of my head, I can't remember a closer and like more divided of who's going to win this game.
All right.
Like, it's going to be electric.
So we got a good Super Bowl coming
So
up
I
on
got
Sunday.
I got either team win by 3 or less. Belanger got Mahomes. He doesn't
Yeah.
care who wins as long as Mahomes wins.
Yeah.
And Mark was super quick with the Chiefs.
Yep.
So
All right.
here we go.
All right. What else can we say?
Everybody enjoyed the Super Bowl.
Buckle up.
And I was a dumbass and didn't take a vacation on Monday. So I'll have to suck that up.
You know, sick day.
No, but I'm
What's the
gonna,
difference between a sick day and a vacation day?
I get paid.
You can't call in sick.
No, you can. What do you mean?
Like, what's the difference between a vacation
I think you
day?
get so many vacation days compared to sick days, but theoretically, like over the course, you get like, you can combine them. Yeah, like who the hell?
They should just get rid of the sick day and just call it a hangover day. Like, you get 8 hangover days.
Well,
a year.
first of all, I'm sorry, but you wanted to rant right quick, and this
Yeah,
isn't going to
no,
be long.
No.
Why in the hell do we have a holiday? Not the Monday after the Super Bowl, but the following Monday. Who's doing this stuff? Who's making these decisions?
Is there a holiday in America on that Monday?
I don't know. I think
No.
I think it's the bogus holiday that they give us just to say we have a holiday in February.
And I'm
right?
pretty sure there's a holiday next
Wasn't
week, the
this-
week after. It's
that's
like
what I'm saying.
Family Day or something.
I think it changes. I'm not sure what it is, but I know it was a holiday that was given to us a couple years ago because we didn't have any holidays in February. And then what they do is they put it the week after the Super Bowl. What you do is you just make that a flex holiday where you can rotate that thing like they do with Easter. I don't know how Easter works, but it's never the same day, it seems like. And you put it the Monday after the Super Bowl. That's foolishness. Same with the school board. Have the kids have an in-service after Halloween. That's ridiculous. So that was one thing that I couldn't believe that when I found out we had a holiday the week after the Super Bowl. Unreal.
Maybe Trudeau's listening.
I don't know if it's a Trudeau thing or whoever it is, but whoever makes the decisions, like, let's get it going here. Like, Jesus, man, let's have a vote or something.
All right, let's wrap it up for the people at home. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're going to work on getting that holiday. The Super Bowl is here. Buckle up. We don't know who's going to win. We know that there's going to be food involved. Philly cheesesteaks. We still don't know about the Swiss cheese or the provolone or cheese whiz. We're going to figure it out. We're going to have fun, and that's all. That's all we can ask for. All right, we're out. Peace. That was great.
That seemed like it was fun.
What more do you know?